Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Erin Batkiewicz. She's a board certified music therapist. Erin, good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Erin, it's great to have you back on the show. You were with us the other day talking about music therapy. First, Erin, can you tell us what music therapy is and why it's an effective treatment in mental health?
Music therapy is an evidence based healthcare field where a music therapist is trained to harness the power of music to help people accomplish goals that aren't musical in nature. So, we're not training anyone for American Idol or teaching them how to play guitar, piano per se. We're using it for things like pain management or emotional expression or even academic goals. So, we work in a variety of settings with all different types of populations, and we will assess what each individual needs within that population or that facility. Then we'll be able to tailor our music therapy session for that individual, for their goals, for their preferences in music, and what is appropriate in their culture.
Now, Erin, can you tell us a little bit about your current work as a music therapist?
Yes, absolutely. Currently, my work primarily centers around mental health and addiction rehabilitation. And primarily, I'm working with teenagers and kids. In the past few years, we've really seen an uptick in mental health needs for care with this age group. And so I'm leading a lot of music therapy groups in these facilities where the teens might be, experiencing a lot of fear because it might be their first time away from home or first time away from their family, first time in treatment. That can be intimidating. And so when they get there, I am there to greet them with something really familiar and safe for them, the music they love. So I learn all the music that teenagers are listening to that they will connect with, and then it kind of helps them to feel that sense of safety, but also allows them to connect with their peers and get the discussion going and see that they're not alone and that they might be going through some similar things to the other kids and teenagers who are there.
Wow, Erin, it sounds like you are doing really amazing work. Now, for those watching, how can our viewers harness the power of music to enrich and fulfill their lives?
Well, one thing that's really important is to be intentional about listening to music that you like and you prefer. Our research shows that that's when it's going to be the most powerful and the most impactful. And so we know from fMRI scans that listening to music you like is going to release endorphins in the brain or those chemicals, that make us happy. This is why it's really helpful in mental health work because it can help us stabilize and regulate our mood. Also, it's going to reduce levels of cortisol in our body. That's that stress chemical, stress hormone. So, just listening to the music you like is going to reduce that chemical and allow you to be able to feel a deeper sense of calm and comfort as we're all facing a lot of stress and overwhelm right now. So, I would say just be really intentional about setting aside time in your day to listen to the music you like, and maybe you're doing it to feel a sense of joy and playfulness in that moment, or perhaps there's something that you need to face, a feeling that you need to process, like a loss or a stressor that you're going through, and you can set aside that time with a song where you can allow yourself to express kind of what you're feeling about that situation.
So, this is a time to be true to yourself and listen to what you enjoy and not necessarily what someone else, a friend or a family member, want to listen to. Now, Erin, if someone is interested in finding music therapy near them, how can they do so?
You can look into, just Googling music therapists in my area. The CBMT, which is our certification board, you can check on their website to see who in your area is actually certified in this, because we want to keep it safe. Because as I mentioned, music does bring up a lot of emotions for us. So you want to go with somebody who's trained in this, to help you keep it safe emotionally in those moments. But there are several music therapists in the state of Kentucky and the state of Tennessee that you can try to see. Even we can see clients virtually. So you might look at somebody who's offering telehealth as well.
Wonderful. Erin, thank you so much for being with us today to talk about music therapy. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.